Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is a tarot review of the Sun and Moon Tarot by Vanessa Decort. And it is a tiny deck. It's in a tin. And it's tiny, like the White Sage Tarot. And I already took the plastic off of it. It's tiny little deck. Nice little cards. It's the back of it. Since it's still in plastic, let me measure it. Keep the cards together. Let's see, we got 4 inches by just over 2 inches, or looks like 10.5 centimeters by 6 centimeters. It is a tiny deck, and that means it's good for traveling, right? It's a smaller deck. So let me just get the plastic off of the cards, and then we will start reviewing. I'm going to try to start making my reviews all in one long video. It's really time consuming to upload videos onto YouTube for some reason. But since I have enough views and subscribers now, I am able to upload videos that are longer than 20 minutes. So we're just gonna start doing that. So we're going to get to this. Hopefully you can see all of that. Okay, so about the artist. Here we go, our first card. How about that? Little tiny deck. I'm so excited. I've been doing a lot of oracle reviews, so this is refreshing to get back to regular tarot. Let me see. Okay, so major arcana. The Fool. Linked with Uranus, associated with principles of courage, ecstasy without fear, acting impulsively, encourages us to take risks and to develop our female and male sides to reach wholeness. The tiger is the ornamental symbol for fear, or oriental symbol for fear. This card depicts Caduceus, the staff of Mercury or Hermes, and the Egyptian wand of vision. It represents intuition, health, well-being, and healing. The butterfly and the spiral symbolize the transformational process from caterpillar to butterfly. The self grows and evolves. The crocodile denotes creative vision and strength. The sun and sea unite fire, energy, and vision, and water, feelings. The Hebrew character Aleph is the symbol of the ox and represents wholeness. Wow, there's a lot going on in there, isn't there? Okay, next card. And it's raining and thundering here, so if you hear sudden loud thunders, I apologize in advance. There's nothing I can do about acts of nature. Next card, the Magician. Linked with Mercury, associated with communication and timing. The Magician is aware he creates his will not alone, but with the help of a higher power. Aware that the ego does not create itself alone. Magicians open themselves to the magic of life. They have intuitive feelings for all aspects of communication. The coin indicates material and financial fields. The wand with the head of Anubis represents philosophical, religious, or spiritual arenas. The cup symbolizes communication of feelings. The sword of Horus's eye, or the sword with Horus's eye, indicates the capacity to formulate ideas and clearly and consciously. The monkey symbolizes Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom. The encircling snake embodies infinity. The Star of David incorporates the yin-yang symbol of male-female balance, and the infinity symbol denotes harmony between the material and immaterial. The Hebrew character Beit is the symbol of a container and represents a blessing or a house. Nice. Next card, the High Priestess, linked with the moon, associated with intuition and independence, with emphasis on silent introspection. The female side of God, the High Priestess, is Isis, Maria, Sophia, a clairvoyant. She wears the crown of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of intuition. Its sun and moon symbols bring together male and female elements. The lunar eclipse symbolizes blended opposites in alchemy. The dark and light pillars are the bows and Jachin columns at the entrance of the Temple of Solomon in Jerusalem. They stand for duality. The High Priestess wears a veil, but it does not conceal her mysteries. The water at her feet brings forth the subconscious. The open book reveals life's inner mysteries. The Hebrew character Gimel is the symbol of camel and is the symbol of a camel and represents providence. Interesting. Next card. These are really cute little cards, and they have so much symbolism. Okay. Next is the Empress, linked with Venus, associated with loving wisdom and Mother Earth, feminine strength and devotion, yin energy, fertility, love for nature, service, abundance, and anima. The blue lotus symbolizes wisdom. The moon represents female cycles, instincts, emotions, dreams, imagination, and creativity, and female principles. The Empress holds a crystal globe with a cross revealing the wholeness of heart and spirit, and examination of the inner and external worlds. Butterflies embody the transformation process. The pigeon is a prophetic bird that reminds us to listen to our inner guide. This air sign denotes awareness. The fleur-de-lis symbol on her dress symbolizes leadership. Like the Tibetan flame symbol, it means unity of spirit, heart, and intelligence. The Hebrew character Dalet is the symbol of a door and represents a passage. Beautiful. Next card. The Emperor, linked with Aries, associated with personal power and leadership, able to handle rules and structure of society, laws of nature, rational thinking, great love of adventure, change and travel, sense of responsibility, father figure, yang energy, animus. A symbol of strength, the sunrise is the source of natural light, cycles, fire, and vitality. The globe in his hand symbolizes that the emperor is a traveler, adventurer, and investigator. Bees provide the vision and perception required for leadership. The double phoenix on the emperor's shield prepares him for leadership challenges and inner transformation. The Hebrew character he is the symbol of a window and represents perception. Interesting. Next card, the Hierophant. Linked with Taurus, associated with learning and teaching, represents the transitions and knowledge necessary to function in society. Also stands for education and spiritual lessons, sound and music. The Hierophant provides instruction, information, and inspiration. His wand of woven circles represents the three entities: man, wisdom; woman, intuition; and child, perception. Taurus gives life to inner and external experiences, and as an earth sign, makes things concrete and applicable. The lotus flower with 5 leaves provides broadened consciousness. The Hebrew character Vav is the symbol of a hook and represents connection. Beautiful. The Lovers. Linked with Gemini, associated with art and crafts, represents relationships that are important for personal growth and development. Here, everything appears in pairs, the synthesis of duality. This black and white couple embodies faithfulness and the yin-yang duality. The children bring frankness, curiosity, and playfulness. Cupid gives a blessing for passion and compassion. The open arch denotes unlimited potential and unrestrained feelings. The wand is fire, trust in intuition. The sword is air, convictions and ideas. The cup is water, follow the heart. The flower is earth, do as your heart tells you. The alchemical egg with the snake symbolizes the transformative power of relationships. The lion represents creativity and vitality. He is a fire sign of spirituality. The eagle denotes allegiance and priority. The Hebrew character Zain is the symbol of a sword. Beautiful. The Chariot. Linked with Cancer, associated with change and activity. The successful passage through the preceding cards brings victory. Triumph and self-confidence are important, but we are not our achievements, and the charioteer channels his will and strength to turn ideas into actions, projects, and experiences. The Hana Ku symbol on his shield is an ancient symbol for the heart of the galaxy. According to the Mayas, it is the giver of rhythm and movement. The wheel brings change through choice. Taurus brings tangible results, activity through antagonism. Cancer, a water sign, appears on his shirt that protects the inner emotions. The Hebrew character Cheth is the symbol of a fence and represents life's blessings. Next up, I almost continued to read before I flipped the card. Shame on me. Justice. Linked with Libra, associated with balance, meditation, and justice. The veils of illusion, misdirection, and self-deceit have been cut away. Justice insists on simplicity, clarity, balance, and honesty. We must look at ourselves honestly and accept the truth of what we have done and what has happened to us. A balance is found between our actions and the circumstances. The sword with the moon symbolizes justice, integrity, and creative spirit. The scales bring into balance the present and the future. Butterfly wings promise transformation. Alpha and Omega signal the beginning, the end, and the completion. Like full moons, these spheres are perfect forms, ideas put into words. The Hebrew character Teth is the symbol of a serpent representing redemption. Beautiful. Such tiny cards with so much going on in them. The Hermits. Linked with Virgo, associated with introspection, meditation, time and space, the pursuit of study and analysis. Retreat to meditate on the hidden truths of life and the inner self, then return to help others. Natural and profound, the lantern and the hourglass guide the search for inner light and wisdom. The Sadhu drum symbolizes the unification of Shiva and Shakti, male and female. It vibrates to the universal sound of Om, the cosmic vibration holding the atoms of the cosmos together, but also the unison of apparent opposites, the union of all beliefs under one God, according to Hinduism. Om also symbolizes the Trinity, present, past, and future, from which a fourth dimension arises, synchronicity, time, and beyond time. The trident of Shiva represents the Trinity of past, present, and future, and his sovereignty over the three worlds, the earth, the sky, and the atmosphere. The Hebrew character Yud is the symbol of a hand and represents trust. Beautiful. Okay, next up. The Wheel of Fortune. Linked with Jupiter, associated with chance, destiny, and prosperity, represents represents continuing cycles of life, nature, and the seasons. Indicates the external circumstances of life that we cannot control, but also new chances that can give life a positive turn. The Sphinx represents objectivity and wisdom. The monkey is flexibility. The crocodile is creativity. The center of the wheel contains 4 letters that can be arranged as R-O-T-A, rota, wheel, taro, T-A-R-O, meaning tarot, orat, O-R-A-T, speak, Torah, T-O-R-A, Jewish law, or Ator, A-T-O-R, the Egyptian life goddess. The Hebrew character Kaf is the symbol of the palm of the hand and represents strength. Beautiful. Okay, next card. Strength. Linked with Leo, associated with the power of insight, enthusiasm, passion, and brilliance. When you let go of control, you can discover your inner strength and overcome your fears. Instead of domination, work with gentle persuasion, calm, and purpose to face problems. Strength means faith in your own capacity, being honest and without masks. The wolf with the moon signifies creativity and the strength to overcome any obstacle to creativity. The snake symbolizes male energy and transformation. It's also a symbol for Kundalini, sexual energy in yoga and Hinduism. The flower represents female energy, doing as your heart tells you, and the earth element. The Hebrew character Lamed represents knowledge, learning, and teaching. Beautiful. Oh. Cute little cards. Okay. The Hanged Man. Linked with Neptune, associated with breaking away from old patterns or reversal. You can flip the values of society or break through them. Hold on to something that is larger than your personal power, namely a higher belief or a new point of view. The tree symbolizes the Kabbalistic tree of life, or the Sephirat in Judaic mysticism. The Ankh is the Egyptian symbol of infinite vitality. The yoga pose shown upside down is the tree. The Hebrew character Mem represents water. Beautiful. Ooh, look at that one. So beautiful. Death, rebirth, linked with Scorpio, associated with letting go, release, detachment. Let go of the aspects of yourself that are no longer useful. Death of the old self, release of the ego to become who we are meant to be, with a widened consciousness, indicates change, renewal, or a passage. The phoenix, a symbol of transformation, has the ability to be reborn from its own ashes. This card depicts the passage from the age of Pisces, antagonisms, to the age of Aquarius, holistic vision. The Hebrew character Nun is the symbol of the fish and represents change. Beautiful. That's a gorgeous card. I love it. I love these little cards. The Hanged Man, I'm sorry, I need to turn the page. Art, temperance, linked with Sagittarius, associated with integration, synthesis, and synergy through the creative process. It is important to reconcile paradoxes and conflicts. For someone who is not even-tempered, the ability to react calmly seems magical. This energy brings us beyond our duality to a calm approach to life by avoiding extremes. Temperance reveals the middle path described in Buddhism. The black and white elements of this card reveal the light and dark dual nature within us. The black and white cups represent prosperities of the sun, fire, and the moon, water. Like an alchemist, the angel mixes opposing elements of life, with one foot on the water, emotions, and the other on the land, actions. Fire and water are brought together into steam, signifying creative power and integration of opposites. The Hebrew character Samek represents assistance. What a beautiful card. I'm really liking these descriptions. How about you? Let me know in the comments. Next up, the Devil, linked with Capricorn, associated with pleasure and gratification. We cannot find complete freedom without examining our dark sides first. This card relates to card 6, numerology 1 + 5 = 6, and bears resemblances to the Lovers. Instead of Cupid, however, we see Pan, the goat god. The couple can release themselves by letting go of each other and escaping from the web of illusion. The Devil dominates the couple. His third eye forces them to confront their inner demons, obsessions, fears, delusions, and traumas. The caduceus is the wand of vision and intuition. The Hebrew character ayin is the symbol of the eye and represents insight. Interesting. The Tower, linked with Mars, associated with healing, renewal, and destruction of old forms. If we do not release ourselves, the pressure will mount until something erupts. The Tower of Babel indicates misleading speech, chaos, or opening the eyes. Lightning releases us from delusions and illuminates wisdom, mysteries, and structure. Fire burns away the old forms and useless conditions. The Eye of Horus evokes the Egyptian god of perception, realization, and clairvoyance. The Hebrew character pi is the symbol of the mouth and represents communication. Wow. All of that in a tiny little card. Next up is the star, linked with Aquarius, associated with self-confidence and recognition. After the storm comes peace, and after the darkness comes light. The star card encourages us to have hope, optimism, faith in the divine, intuition, and trust in our inner guide. It offers the gift of premonition. This star is painted as a three-dimensional star, tetrahedron, or the Merkabah, vehicle of light. The star is the light that guides the way. The pyramids have an astrological connection to the star Sirius. The mermaid water barrier introduces the holistic new perception of life in the age of Aquarius. The flowing of water from the ancient pitcher gives wisdom and life to the world and achieves the subconscious. Two fish suggest the sign of Pisces, signifying oppositions and developments. The Hebrew character Tazdi is the symbol of a fishhook and represents morality. Interesting. Next up, the moon, linked with Pisces, associated with instincts, emotions, dreams, imagination, creativity, cyclic rhythms, and the female principle. The sea symbolizes the subconscious, influenced by the magnetism of the moon. The lighthouses denote gateways to other worlds. The jackals are the servants of Diana, the moon goddess, and the Egyptian god Anubis, who abhors illusion or fraud. Two fish represent development, dilemma, choices, and emotional challenges. The Hebrew character Qaf is the symbol of the back of the head and represents achievements. Interesting. Next up is the sun, linked with the sun, associated with cooperation, group work, and partnership. Here, everything becomes clear and direct. Positive energy, good fortune, and contentment are coming. The fire of the sun motivates us and stimulates our creativity. The sun holds vitality, energy, strength, and the male principle. Sunflowers are holy symbols of devotion. The winged couple has been united and transformed. The lotus manifests cooperation, creative talents, and projects, giving ideas their material form. The sun illuminates the mandala of Surya, the Hindu sun god. The Hebrew character Resh is the symbol of the head and represents new ideas. Interesting. Next up, the Eon, judgment. Let me make sure you're still in the, yes, you're still in the picture. Linked with Pluto, associated with common sense, the ability to understand, and forgiveness. Diverging perspectives have brought forth a new consciousness that spreads its influence. This resurrection asks for change to be recognized. It heralds improvement, completion, motivation, and inspiration. With her trumpet, the angel calls for a new way of life. When we follow this call, everything changes and consciousness is awakened. The Hebrew character Shin is the symbol of a tooth and represents fire. Beautiful. Next up is the universe. How beautiful. Linked with Saturn, associated with enlightenment, individuation, prosperity, victory, wholeness, and completion. For many people, the end of the major arcana means a new beginning, much like the spiral that turns to a higher level. The Hindu god Shiva is both the creator and the destroyer. The cosmic dancer is in a Vesica Pisces shape. If you turn the card horizontally, you'll see an eye shape. Well, let's do that right now. Turn it this way. I see. Do you see it? I see it. How about you? Do you see it? Okay. Let me just make sure the whole thing's in there. Do you see it? Okay. He is holding a sadhu drum that vibrates the Om sound. In the other hand, he's holding the flame of destruction. His crown bears the symbols of the moon, the sun, the cobra, and the skull. Turn it back. Whoop, whoop. There we go. The cosmic dancer has united the female and male principles along with all other opposites. Through his dance movements, he balances cosmic forces for a holistic approach to life. His 4 arms conjure the 4 winds, 4 beings, 4 directions, and 4 elements. Taurus, earth; eagle, air; lion, fire; water creature, water. The dancer's hand gestures are Hatsa Mudra yoga positions, which promise protection. The fire circle conjures the unlimited energy of the universe. The infant is Apasmara, or the dwarf of ignorance. His left foot is raised against the laws of attraction. It symbolizes the mental freedom of people. The infant personifies the undeveloped self that may be holding us back. The Hebrew character Tav is the symbol of a cross. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Next up, we are going to start with the minor arcana and the Suit of Swords. Okay, Suit of Swords. It says, linked with the astrological signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, swords represent the element air and relate to rational or mental matters. Swords master the area of the mind, especially in the form of ideas. Ace of Swords. Power, the strength of thinking, mental clarity, and creative thinking. On the handle of the sword is a moon symbolizing receptive spirit and 2 suns for expressing ideas. The snake represents renewal and transformation. The crown indicates widened consciousness, wisdom, and sudden insight. Next up, 2 of Swords, peace. Moon in Libra, repose. Meditative spirit. Decisiveness in making choices. Closed yoga pose shows avoidance of communication and the need for inner balance. Make a balanced choice between the two contradictory possibilities by finding the answer within. Beautiful. Next card, Three of Swords, Sorrow. Saturn in Libra, grief and negative thinking. Three swords pierce a heart-shaped cloud, revealing painful thoughts concerning love and the trinity of the family, man, woman, and child, or a choice that breaks the heart. Next up is Four of Swords, Truce. Jupiter in Libra, balance, to negotiate and to solve problems. Be open and flexible. Forced respite allows you to be fully present. Make peace with the truth. Pay attention and to become receptive. Next up, Five of Swords, Defeat. Venus in Aquarius, broken down and humiliated, facing defeat, conflict, or fear of failure, trying to let go of the conflict or the fear, taking the path toward freedom or new relations. Next card. Six of Swords, Science. Mercury in Aquarius, curiosity, knowledge, or mental exploration. An objective and rational mind, purposeful. The cross of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn represents the ability to think analytically and to consider all information. Next card, Seven of Swords, Futility. Sun and Moon in Aquarius, recklessness, misguided efforts, and negative thinking. A fickle mind, deceit and self-deception, useless, futile plans. Wow. That's the trickery one, right? Okay, next up is Eight of Swords, Interference. Jupiter in Gemini, respect for intellectual endeavors, more possibilities than you realize, bringing choices together. A doubtful mind, which may be over-analytical, obstruction, stagnation, and hesitation, unreliable or misleading information. Next up, Nine of Swords, Cruelty. Mars in Gemini, mental anguish and despair, problems that cause pain, dealing with negative reactions, being too critical and too hard on yourself. Let go of negative thinking. Next up, Ten of Swords, Ruin. Sun in Gemini, mental problems and despair, the fear of romantic or financial devastation, attempting to stop something with violence, release fear and negative thinking. Next up is Princess of Swords, Earth of Air. Quick, practical thinking, vigilance and intelligence, strong will and devotion, triumph through courage and love instead of confrontation, emotional stability, practical application of ideas, putting words into action. The butterfly represents constant renewal of thinking. Next up, Prince of Swords, Heir of Air, Animus, creative and intuitive thinking, resolution. The chariot led by an eagle indicates dynamic thinking and forward movement, unexpected breakthrough. Interesting. Queen of Swords, Water of Air, Queen of Sorrow. The sword of justice points to righteousness and truth, advice and clarification, Butterflies symbolize transformation and a deep level of consciousness. The mask held away from the face reveals sincerity and truthfulness. King of Swords, fire of water. The king is a passionate and brilliant thinker, rational judgment, idealism. The sword is equitable and points the way toward lofty goals. The white horse represents mental strength. 3 birds signify the unity of intelligence, emotions, and actions. Beautiful. Next suit is cups. And it says, cups, linked with the astrological signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cups represent the element water and are associated with emotions, feelings, and the Holy Grail. Ace of Cups, the female principle, love and happiness. The Holy Grail with a heart shape holds emotional integrity and harmony. The rainbow indicates careful expression of inner emotions. Sun rays illuminate love with wisdom. The lotus represents the trusting heart that offers no resistance. Next up is 2 of Cups, love. Oh, that's a beautiful card. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. 2 of Cups, love. Venus in Cancer, love, the budding of a new relationship or a declaration of love. The green tea symbolizes reciprocated love and being cherished. The lotus's reflection on the water indicates love that is spiritual in nature. As above, so below. As inside, so outside. Aww, I love that card. Next up, 3 of Cups, abundance. Mercury in Cancer, emotional wealth and abundance of feelings, celebration of friendship, coming together and sharing. The moon exerts its influence on water and on feelings. Beautiful. It's our celebration card, yes. Next up, 4 of Cups, luxury, moon in Cancer, new experiences, emotional indifference, excess leads to dissatisfaction and boredom. New possibilities are seen. The lotus's reflection in the water indicates spiritual and emotional richness. Beautiful. Next up, 5 of Cups, disappointment. Mars in Scorpio, depression and loss of hope, letting go of old emotional problems in order to experience transformation. Next up, 6 of Cups, pleasure. Sun in Scorpio, splashing water indicates pure joy. The lotus flowers show spiritual abundance. Children innocently playing indicate emotional healing and pleasurable childhood memories. The moon influences water and feelings. Next up, 7 of Cups, debauch. Venus in Scorpio, fantasies and illusions, addictive behavior and destructive emotional habits, unrealistic attempts to appease depression through debauchery. Self-compassion, breaking through patterns of self-delusion and identifying worthy goals and desires. Beautiful. 8 of Cups, indolence. Saturn in Pisces, emotional overload, giving too much of ourselves, stagnation, lack of initiative, recognizing emotional limits and setting boundaries, departure from disappointment and separation, indifference. 9 of Cups, happiness. Jupiter in Pisces, emotional and physical well-being, positive developments in a relationship, professional and financial success, creativity. Greet opportunities with open arms and receive complete satisfaction. Jump for joy. Lovely. That's our wish fulfillment card, right? Can you see it all? Let me see. Okay. 10 of Cups. Satiety. 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 Mars in Pisces. The rich flow of water culminates in achievements completed with great satisfaction. The sweet couple represents a loving family and home, luck, harmony, and satisfaction. The moon influences water and feelings. Next up, Princess of Cups. Earth of Water. Dreamy ideas and romantic fantasy. Psychological development and perception. Rising above jealousy, manipulation, possession, and seduction. The turtle symbolizes truth. The lotus means spiritual awareness. The dolphin denotes powers of clairvoyance and embodies a free spirit. Oh, wait. Did I not turn the... Sorry. There we go. Sorry. I just kept on reading, didn't I? Okay. Here we are, Prince of Cups. So sorry about that. Air of Water, animus, emotional desire and passion, attracted to romance but afraid of intimacy and involvement. The goblet with the snake symbolizes emotional transformation. The clairvoyant dolphin indicates a free spirit. Beautiful. Next up, Queen of Cups. Water of Water, emotional integrity, love and sensuality. Queen of Love, feminine cycles and intuition. The water and the reflections indicate spirituality. As above, so below. Beautiful. King of Cups. Fire of Water, faithful devotion and true love. Emotions under control. The king holds the Holy Grail, the cup of love. Open, spontaneous, and extroverted. The white horse denotes mental strength. Cancer is associated with emotions and feelings. The moon over the moving water illuminates depth of feeling. Wow, that is magical. Okay, next suit. Almost done. We only have 2 suits left. Okay. Wands. Linked with the astrological signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Wands represent the element fire and are associated with daily matters. Wands symbolize the energy and enthusiasm with which action is taken. Ace of Wands. Desire and energy, the spark of life and creation, strength, action, and enthusiasm. Spiritual enlightenment and intuition. Truth and authenticity. Burning away obstacles. Starting new projects. Beautiful. 2 of Wands. Dominion, Mars and Aries. Everything is under control. Energy directed toward new paths. Actively seeking fresh challenges. This card depicts shadows and light, yin and yang, balance and integration. Beautiful. Next card. 3 of Wands, Virtue. Sun in Aries, activity, integrity, and challenge. An exciting job or a powerful position, new directions. Juggling 3 torches indicates a playful, balanced person with intelligence, virtue, and a warm heart. Ooh. Wow. Nice card. 4 of Wands, Completion. Venus in Aries. The four spokes of the wheel show balance, structure, and harmony in relationships. The completion of a life phase or cycle positions you for a new beginning. Now, this is the marriage card, union in family, celebration of family. So that's a beautiful card. Very, very nicely done. Next card, Five of Wands. Strife. Saturn in Leo. Frustration, conflict, or confrontation. Reduced creative efforts. The traditional African stick sport, Danga, show on this card depicts challenges to be met. Danga. Next up, Six of Wands, Victory. Jupiter in Leo. Expansive, flexible, and creative. A beneficial relationship and a win-win situation. A creative breakthrough leads to success, recognition, or celebrity. A joyful celebration. Let me just make sure that you see all of it. There we go. Okay, next up, Seven of Wands, Valor. Mars in Leo, faith in experience and intuition. To move forward and persevere. Confrontation without compromise. The courage to stick to personal values. Be satisfied with success, even if imperfect. Beautiful. Next up, Eight of Wands, Swiftness. Mercury in Sagittarius. To achieve sudden success, rapid communication. The archer's arrows signal that there is something in the air, something about to happen. Act swiftly to resolve matters. The rainbow reminds you to follow through with what you've started. Beautiful. Nine of Wands. Strength. Sun and Moon in Sagittarius. Intuition and spiritual strength of vision. Resistance and willpower. Powerful, grounded attitude. Integrity and strength in all mental and emotional levels. Next up. Ten of Wands, Oppression. Saturn in Sagittarius, a difficult situation requiring strength and flexibility, ability to adapt when overwhelmed, like reeds bending with the wind. Grief, anger, and pain are oppressive burdens on the mind and on the heart. Next up. Princess of Wands. Earth of Fire. Playfulness and enthusiasm. Willing to try new things. Confronting inner obstacles. Subduing the tiger signifies release from fear and obstructions. Wow. Prince of Wands. Heir of Fire. A sense of adventure, a rigorous approach to life. Helpful and assured, the Phoenix wand signifies transformation and spiritual growth. The target symbolizes attention, focus, and concentration. The lion encourages inspired creativity. Wow, gorgeous. Next card. Is the Queen of Wands. Water of Fire, self-knowledge, self-fulfillment, and transformation. The dark spots on the leopard reveal the dark sides of the self. The strong stance denotes power and self-assurance. Wow. These are lovely little cards. King of Wands, Fire of Fire. Change and vitality, strong will, belief in own power. A born leader, spiritual growth and development. The unicorn signifies vision and inspiration. The torch burns away all obstacles. Gorgeous. Okay, and here we are on the Suit of Pentacles. Just make sure that you are all in here. Okay. So it says, linked with the astrological signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The pentacles represent the element earth and relate to the material world. Pentacles represent work, wealth, and security. Ace of Pentacles. Inner and external success, wealth, health, and reward. Your desires come to fruition. Structure and organization, a centered and practical approach. The flower of life pattern on the coin can be found in all major religions of the world. It contains the patterns of creation as they emerged from the great void. Everything is made from the Creator's thoughts. Beautiful. Next card, Two of Pentacles, Change. Jupiter in Capricorn, restoring balance. The Lemniscate figure 8 depicts balance, correction, and cyclical movement. Juggling the yin and yang elements brings balance between work and play. Go with the flow. Three of Pentacles, Works. Mars in Capricorn, the artist at work, technical knowledge and mastery, recognition and success achieved through persistence and focus. Beautiful. Four of Pentacles, Power. Sun in Capricorn, determination and strength. The four towers of the sandcastle establish limitations and boundaries. Avarice and greed, practical and concrete actions. Five of Pentacles, Worry. Mercury in Taurus, worries about financial problems, poverty, and bad health. The Pentacle mandala in the stained glass window promotes mind over matter. Stay in the present and do not worry about the past or the future. Next card. Six of Pentacles, Success. Moon in Taurus. Reward or aid from someone in a powerful position. To find success at work. Coins represent a benefactor or prosperity, satisfactory productivity and performance, synthesis and development. This is our equal give and take card, right? When it comes to a love reading, if you get a Six of Pentacles, it refers to even give and take. Yes. Okay. Next up, Seven of Pentacles, Failure. Saturn in Taurus, fear of failure, limited productivity and performance. You need to patiently evaluate the process and persevere in order for something to develop. Let go of fear of failure. Next up, Eight of Pentacles, Prudence. Sun in Virgo, motivation and self-discipline, learning and perfecting new skills. The image of growing fruit represents working diligently toward the goal, with an eye for detail and organization. Oh, I almost started reading Nine of Pentacles. Here I am. I'm turning it. Sorry about that. They're all blending together. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, gain. Venus in Virgo, improvements in emotional and financial areas. The harvest of sunflowers symbolizes completion, achievement, and material success through discipline and persistence. Beautiful. Next up, Ten of Pentacles, wealth. Mercury in Virgo, wealth and security at all levels, appreciation for all we have. The Three of Life with 10 branches indicates, the Tree of Life with 10 branches indicates capacity, abundance, healing, and prosperity. Beautiful. Next up, Princess of Pentacles. Earth of Earth, study and education. The pregnant woman embodies fertility and growth, birth of new creative forms. The symbols on the mandala shield illustrate balance. The flowers provide a connection with Mother Earth and the seasons. Beautiful. Next up, Prince of Pentacles, Heir of Earth. Success with business responsibilities, trying out new things in an orderly way. Resolve to reach goals. Taurus indicates structure. The globe signifies exploring new directions. Beautiful. Next up, Queen of Pentacles. Water of Earth, an expert on physical health. The Queen is empathetic, pleasant, generous, and loyal. Her shield adorned with flowers signifies prosperity and fertility. Capricorn signals stability. Beautiful. And our last card in this deck, King of Pentacles, Fire of Earth. A doctor or healer, abundance, prosperity, and confidence. Enjoying success and the loyalty of other people. Reaping what is sown. Financial ideas and partnership. The King's shield indicates unity and harmony. Beautiful. Well, this was a very pleasant little deck. I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. Please let me know in the comments if you did. Let me just get on out here. There we go. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this review. They're tiny cards, remember. This was a great deck to review. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. If you would like to purchase a deck of your own, there is an affiliate link in the description box below that will take you directly to the place that I purchased this. It does come in a little tin. It's great for traveling. It's just the right size for travel size. If you want to just throw it in your bag and go, that would be a great thing. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you have a great day. And I will see you in our next video. Bye.